Welcome to episode 1 of Homemade Breads. We are going to be baking some of the most stunning loaves in this series. It is going to be super easy. I'm going to try and teach you like I teach a toddler. And after this, you're not buying another loaf from the store. And you have to trust me when I say this. This is the most important equipment that you really need to have while you're baking breads. A weighing scale. No measuring in cups and spoons. This is extremely essential. Let's go. So this is everything you need. Besides the weighing scale, we need water, yeast, salt, sugar, butter, apple cider vinegar. I'll let you know why. Some flour, of course, I'm using whole grain. You can also use whole wheat. And today I'm going to be using a stand mixer, but you can 5000% still do this by hand. So as a first step, we're going to just mix warm water and flour and leave it for 40 minutes. This is called autolyse, where we are trying to develop some good gluten in the flour. So I'm weighing out 240 ml of water. This is warm water. And I'm going to weigh out 350 grams of whole grain flour or whole wheat flour. Now all we do is mix and then we leave. This is how it is looking after the initial mix. All we're going to do is just let it stay covered for 40 minutes and we'll come back to it. Now we're just going to be adding another 30 ml of water, 8 grams sugar. You can also use honey, and 6 grams of yeast. A good mix, and just let this be for about 5 to 7 minutes. This mixture, look, now has become nice and frothy. We're going to add it to this dough and then mix it. So the dough has just been given a basic mix with yeast and sugar. We are now going to be adding salt and butter. So here comes about 7 grams of salt and 15 grams of softened room temperature butter. And now for the apple cider vinegar. We are trying to give this the best rise possible without using any chemicals or any other form of gluten, hence the apple cider vinegar. It's going to give us a nice lift. Now we mix this for at least 10 to 15 minutes till it becomes nice and bouncy. Like I said, you can definitely do this by hand too. Look at how lanky and stretchy this dough is, and it's really wet. So at this time you can actually add about a tablespoon of flour, but not more. Just about that much. And you start mixing again. Look at how stretchy this dough has become. This is what we want. It's a little sticky because this is a high hydration dough, but that's completely fine. This is going to be absolutely okay once it is given a good rise and proofing time. All we need to do now is oil the bowl and let it proof for about an hour. Lining a bowl with oil. Any oil is okay. Pick up the dough, shove it down, oil this too, and that's it. Covering this with a damp cloth. This is now going to stay for about an hour, could also take 90 minutes depending on the weather in your city. So just before you shape the bread, line your tin with some oil and flour, just like this. Spread the oil. This will just help the bread from not sticking to the tin. Some flour. Just like that. The dough is fully proofed. This is how it is looking. Nice and jiggly. Look at that. Beautiful. Just get the dough on a working counter and very gently flatten it. Do not go crazy on this dough. It is important that you're gentle. Just spread it just like that. And now just to shape, just check the dimension according to your baking tin and fold tuck in, fold, tuck in. Please be gentle. Do not go harsh on the dough. It needs to stay nice and light and airy. In the end, just pull like that and seal. Just like that. Don't worry, the more you practice, the better you will get at this. Look at that. That is how nicely it is now tucked in. Taking our baking tin, and we're going to just shove this in the tin. Press it down gently. Yeah, that is how it is looking. Cover this again. Should take about 30 to 40 minutes, maybe an hour, again if you're in a colder environment. Make sure that the cloth is nice and damp, not very dry. The bread is now proofed and the oven's on preheat. Preheating it at 180 for about 10 minutes. This is how our loaf is looking, very beautifully risen. I'm going to be using a mixture of equal parts honey, oil and water to brush this for that beautiful golden color on top. This is now going to go in the oven, preheated at 180 for about 20 to 25 minutes. Look at the rise on this thing. Isn't it amazing? So once this is out of the oven, brush it with some butter, ideally melted. Just a tiny bit. It has this really beautiful gloss. And then you immediately unmold it. Just in case it's stuck to the box at some place, just like run a knife, not so sharp, around it. Then carefully unmold. It's going to be really hot. The back's perfectly cooked too. It's cooked all the way through. Look at that. Let this cool down completely before you slice it in. The loaf is now completely cool. Just look at that. I mean, can't ever get over a good homemade bread loaf. I'm going to cut this now and show you how beautiful it is on the inside too. Cuts like butter. My God, look at this. Pretty, no? This is something you can make too. Just follow my steps and recipe and you will love it. I'm going to cut myself a slice. I just can't. I can't control fresh bread. Some nice softened butter. So good. Store-bought can never compete with this. I really hope you try this one out. It is absolutely amazing. And yeah, if you get stuck, you're lost, just write to me on YouTube or DM me on Instagram and I'll be there. Also, let me know what other recipe of breads you would like to see. I'm thinking burger buns, but you let me know what you'd want to see next. Love you. See you.